Okay, this is it's going to be number 4 on my list, although this is one of my only different ones. The series is called Top 10 Things I Hate in World of Warcraft. This isn't in World of Warcraft, but this is about World of Warcraft. Right, I was just watching one of those internet addiction videos. I'm going to put the post, hopefully if I remember it, in the side of, in the thingy to my left. And it was about this girl, and she's like, oh, my brother plays this game like such and such hours a day, and how is it fair that not how is it fair, like how it's affecting him and he doesn't even know. And you got like all these people doing broadcasts about how World of Warcraft is so bad and how it's ruining your life and stuff like that. Jesus Christ, it's a game. But you know what? Like football, you could say football is just as addictive because you play something that you like. You like it because you're good at it. Is it a crime to play something for longer than like a lot of other things just because you are good at it? No. So why do people like you get those some cases where people take it a bit extremely, where they play through the night and they don't ever get any sleep and they're like 25 stone. Yeah, you get those very rare things, but I think there was one case of somebody dying from WoW because he thought he could like fly or something. Some kid in Japan jumped out a bloody window. What a retard! Because like his parents left him alone, and he was like he had something wrong with him, and he jumps out a window and just dies. Right, that is probably, I think that was one of the only cases of someone dying in WoW, right? You say that not you obviously, but people say that addictions kill. No, they don't, of course they don't. Like well they do, but like World of Warcraft doesn't make your life worse because, like, I don't know how I could put it, it's just stressing me out so much that people think that World of Warcraft is just this bad, evil thing, and everybody should steer away from it, because it's not. It's a game, for Christ's sake. It's something that we like doing. We spend a lot of time on it because we like it. If you want to be good at something, you spend a lot of time doing it. Am I right? I'm right. So therefore, I like to be good at playing WoW, so I spend a lot of time on it. There's nothing wrong with that. If I realise I'm getting like pretty fat, then I'll go and do something about it. But it's like, how could I put it? It's so annoying. It's just stresses me out so much that you got all these TV presenters who go, oh, World of Warcraft is corrupting our youth and it makes you violent. No, it doesn't. Violence. You think that a game which allows you to play on bloody gnomes and funny little things like boomkins, you think that games like that promote violence? Is that what they're trying to say? Because that is just an absolute load of horseshit. Sorry to say, but that is horseshit. If you want a game that provokes violence or something, you should have thought about that when Manhunt came out and games like that. They were fun and all, but they provoked violence. Yes, promoted rather. Right, if you wanted a game that promoted violence, you should have gone for Manhunt, because that was like banned from somewhere very, very quickly because somebody died, like because they were trying to act out one of the things. But since when does World of Warcraft make you suddenly go, I'm a paladin, I'm gonna pick up my sword and go slash someone around the neck with it, and then you actually do that and it kills them? None. You know why? Because it's not that mind rotting. Like me, I play 10 hours a day. I can still speak sentences to a certain degree, at least, when I actually fuck up on some of my sentences and I can't speak for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I can still speak, and I have very intellectual conversations with some people all the time. You know, it's just, people think that it corrupts our youth. I am part of our youth, you know, our, in inverted commas, making it sound like it's actually theirs when it isn't. Like, it's our time. Why do we have to obey you? Like, if we want, it's like, I've been told so many times that when you're younger, that is the best time of your life, because you have fun and you don't have to worry about, you know, what your life's gonna be and what you're gonna do when you're older and stuff like that. That is that time right here. So why should I have to come off it just because other people think it's bad? It's like, this was mentioned in one of T2 Darlanton's videos. Being inside, playing on a computer game, what risks are there? You could get slightly obese, and that's like quite rare. Okay, that's it. What's the risks of going outside and hanging out with friends? You could get run over, somebody could shoot you, you could get into drugs. You know, there's so many things that are just more dangerous than sitting inside on a computer in a room that's like not many people ever even go into. It's like my room, my mom, my dad, my sister. That's like the only, like maybe some friends. That's like the only other people who ever come in my room. It's not like a gangster's gonna come in my room and shoot me. There's just, the possibility of that is just slim to nothing. Oh shit, there's a gangster. No, it's just my mom. Yeah, so I don't see why people seem to think that the addiction is, they always seem to see it as like a disease, like because you start it and you can't stop, right? That's for people who are very addicted. All of my mates that I play with now, pretty much sure they could all pretty easily stop. I can easily stop only because of the fact that I did that once, like about 3 months ago, when I was like really getting into the game, and I just thought, whoa, this is a bit too into it for me. So I quit the game for like 3 months. Then I came back to it very recently, and it's just it amazes me that people seem to think that it is some kind of virus, some kind of disease, whereas like drugs, violence, shooting, deaths, poverty is less important because they don't do as many news reports on it, or not news reports, like YouTube reports. Nobody ever does a YouTube report about poverty. They just have to do it about internet addiction, because internet addiction is so incredibly important, and you know, it's gonna kill everyone eventually. No, I think that's completely stupid. Right, my next one will be, this will be number 3. Number 3 will be a class which I hate with a burning vengeance, and I wish everybody who played them would just realise how overpowered they are. I think number 3 will be sort of a part of it, and then number 2 will be another part of it, and number 1 will be like a whole generalisation. Okay, bye.